think I'm perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. She's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm perfect. Perfect, perfect.
1 second away, look at that.
Oh.
And now we are at this beautiful little park. There's a grill there. I'm actually kind of hungry. Let's walk over there. There's a chest. Hey. Here we go.
I get so excited every time I see chests or gold things glowing.
You're like, yes.
It's just all that positive reinforcement every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Zoof.
Hopping out.
So a lot more people headed towards the bottom right-hand side of the map, and quite a few hit it up. And it's kind of interesting. What I like to see in these games is where people land develops throughout the game. So if you're being very dominant in an area or other teams aren't landing with you, you're able to get a good position. You're not really going to be changing it up where you're landing. But we've seen a lot of people having those early engagements. And if you've now made it through 3 games and you're dying off the bat to the other team that's contesting you in your spot, you're definitely put into this place of unease where now you need to find another place where you can be safe, or at least, you know, get a couple chests to put you at an advantage, hopefully. So it's always interesting to see where people decide to land after the first few drops. And eventually, I think it settles out. But going into game 4, I think a lot of people were probably switching up the way that they're playing things after last game. Like we see Salty Springs is totally left alone.
Which
means I think Dingle and KP5 might have said, okay, you 2-1'd us, best of 3. We'll give you Salty.
And now we're over to PL and Vape Jesus.
Ooh, Nikolai and Symphony. I had a chance to play with Symphony. He is one of the best builders and editors that I've seen in this game. He is absolutely incredible. He plays the keyboard like a piano in a symphony.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I like that. I like that subscribe.
Ooh, Creo going down to Parallax, also taking out Clarify. So those guys are down and out. No chance for Creo to slay out the way he has been. And oh, those guys are already low.
They are
They're making some choices right now. What do they want to do? Do they want to farm more? Do they want to engage?
I wonder if there's a chest.
And it looks like these guys are choosing to disengage, which is kind of interesting. I don't think that they know how low Nikolai and Symphony are, and maybe they just don't want to wait for 10 years for them to make a decision on what they're feeling like doing, and they're going to go take this rift. But denying other people rifts is also... Oh, so, okay, like I said, there you go. KP5 and Dingle Derper have chosen Junk Junction.
They're swapping it up.
Yeah. I said, okay, we'll give you Salty. We're going to go best of 3 these guys now.
There you go. Now we start over.
Tempo and the girly TV.
Look, and they bail.
They loot, and then
KP5
Porter
has
Rift.
another one as well. No
Interesting
way.
decision, but the zone is as far as it could possibly be from Junk Junction. So I think that early rift is a good decision. Hopefully pick up some new guns and resources along the way, giving themselves a little bit more of that advantage rather than, you know, looting as much as they can at Junk and then running for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Looks like they headed up to the Haunted Castle as well.
Beautiful new spot. I love it.
It's very spoopy.
Very spoopy.
Very spoopy. Check out the new safe zone. Lower half of the map, which is good.
So these guys are fighting in retail. Vivid and Barney versus... Vivid has high sensitivity, and I can't see. Oh, there we go. Punisher. These guys are they're just flicking around everywhere. All right.
Ooh.
Really, really clean shots by Vivid. I don't think he missed any of those. And I mean, that's what you expect out of Vivid these days.
Yeah.
He's just an amazing, amazing player that's come on the scene and just continued to dominate. Oh,
Gronky
and Destroy.
That's a trap.
So
Hey,
now
Nick.
it's left with Aiden and Nick. Both of their teammates are down. Oh, this could not be a more perfect little 1v1 here. Who will res their teammate? Find out on tonight's episode.
I'll have the fall skirmish. I like the preemptive wall that Nick Merckx placed. He edited it and he was like, I'm going to look just to make sure. All right, I'm out.
And these guys definitely know what cripples them as console players. Like, I am sure there's certain build styles and things like that that make it more difficult for them to get an advantage. Side and Deluxe deciding to have a fight with Barney. Oh, nope.
They say, we're good. That's Vivid. We're out of here. Catch you later.
I wonder if they do know that is Vivid. Oh, C's getting a knock and finish on Hogman in the kill feed, and Deluxe, they're looking for somewhere to land. I think Som and Bizzle are sitting inside of Divot, so it's not the best place to go. Nick could get third-partied here. He's very low. It would take one shot, I believe. Ooh, Aiden's going for the res. I don't know if Nick knows this is happening.
All right.
So, oh, they try. Okay,
look at that. They're both doing it together.
You can have a res. I'll have a res. We'll meet up in the middle. Then we'll have our 1v1.
The respect. Okay, this is what I like to see.
Well, we
look,
still have
CDN
and Upshaw in there.
They're also there.
Oh, so Deluxe inside choosing to go to Divot Warehouses and getting punished.
DMO though.
I mean, I think I would rather not run into DMO over Vivid, in my opinion.
Wait,
DMO is an insane player. Have you watched him play?
I personally have not. That is on my list.
He's crazy. And this is actually funny. So DMO and Bizzle are duo partners.
Right.
Yeah, so they're very close to each other. We'll have to see who finishes out.
Check out this replay
Right.
between Rays and Say. So I believe they had the
Look at that.
multiplier.
Playing together, sticking by. That's what I like to
Aiden's
see.
here.
Oh! Oh,
Cut
no!
Nick off.
Oh, no.
You hate to see it.
Wow.
Ghost
Not
Aiden
like
there.
this. Oh, that was, I mean, just so clean by Aiden. Getting both of those shots easily. And he got the jump on them, but I mean, only to be taken out by Upshaw and JTT, so.
Now I wonder if CDN and Requiem are here. I believe they're on the other
I think
side,
they're sitting
more
in
to the
brick.
right. Keep looking. What, oh, the trap.
3 people have gone down to that same trap. That's amazing.
No.
So DMO and Camille's are fighting Anthony and Joseph. Still don't know if I have a photo of Joseph.
I thought I was gonna look over and see you on the phone, like
to check the social media.
There
At Kitty Plays, by the way. All right, Anthony finishing off Demo.
Yep.
I'm very interested to see what Bizzle is deciding to do in this situation. I think he's probably telling his teammate, that's a lot of fighting. We could third party, but we're risking it. What's important for us is to get good positioning, good resources, and not fight. And as you see, yeah, they're headed out of the divot. But
yeah,
just interesting styles coming out by all these players. You're seeing really hyper-aggressive plays, and then also, you know, we're good. We don't need to fight.
No,
we're
look,
chilling. We at the top of the leaderboard.
They don't want to fight, but look at who is just across the way here. It's 72 hours and Spicy.
Ooh. Yeah, and I think Tina Reyes and Cease, they're in Salty, so we could see an interaction with those guys too. Wildcat, Pineapples, Fuzzy, Flame. A-Drive and Jaomok definitely hear this, and it'd be interesting to see if they decide to engage as well. It's always nice to be the third party to the party.
Take it. The third party to the party. I like that. All right. There you go.
So they're deciding to go up on the hill. Maybe they're going to take some fire. Both of these guys are standing like in the open. If they wanted to take shots with their silenced ARs, they'd be great, but choosing not to. Just getting a good positioning, and Saf and Nico pushing up on these guys now.
Flame is just like scouting right now, I think. Yeah, so he's up top. You can see, and he's like, all right, well, these guys are over here. Do we want to fight this? I'm not sure. I think.
You think that's what he's saying?
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Oh, no, Maddie going down to Squatting Dog and finished by Sofa. So it sounds like, yeah, Nico and Saf are choosing not to engage in this. They've had plenty of opportunities to push up this hill during that fight, but they're just choosing to farm a tree.
Ooh, okay.
This is what I want to see. Well, maybe them not all hiding in buildings, but all in the same similar area. And they'll eventually be forced to fight with the zone. And so we do have one team who's made it into the points.
Okay.
But they are dead.
Oh, it's Ghost Aiden and Destroy.
Yeah, so they were able to get 4 eliminations, get that extra point. And I mean, just consistent points on this board is going to be what gets these teams into top 10.
That's right.
So, I mean, Aiden and Destroy, I believe every game they've had a few points. So, good job, guys.
Good job. Squatting Dog and Sofa making a little bit of rotation now near Tomato Temple. Look, I don't know how we keep finding ourselves in this spot, but 78 players remain.
Yes.
You know?
Well, this is kind of the moment now where there's a little bit of a lull. I mean, except for these 4. But this is another chance for people. They've cleared the hard part. They've made it through that initial zone. They've had a chance to hopefully get guns that they're comfortable with, enough resources that they're comfortable with, and now it's just all about making those good positioning decisions. And it's a lot easier to choose, are you going to fight, are you not going to fight? Thief's just spotted Spicy, so I believe Spicy's Tom's partner?
Yes,
Or, yeah,
72
so
hours,
72 hours is his partner. So they're choosing not to take the rift with them. I think Zhao knows that A-Drive won't be able to come over there and take it as well. But they are still in pursuit. Or is this a new...
This is, yeah, a new challenger has approached.
Oh.
Squatting
Big
dog.
hit. And
TB
A-Drive
Soap.
isn't sitting very pretty on health either. And yes, I realize that's my new term, sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty.
Oh, I feel like that's like an old person thing to say or something.
What?
Sorry, everybody.
You're sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty. I'm sure
we
there's
get
like a pretty emote for that or something.
We get a sitting pretty counter.
Maybe like the sipping emote that Twitch has. You could post that.
Oh, fair. Okay.
You're just sitting there sipping your tea, sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty. This is super fun. I'm glad we get to hang out and cast this together.
Yeah, it is fun. This is awesome. And watch some great Fortnite.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Look, Parallax has got his little puppy. His little
Aw,
pupper.
he's very
Bonesy.
happy.
Look at the new safe zone. So we're moving back toward Tilted, which is pretty neat because don't forget we had like Myth, CDN, all in Tilted, so they don't really have to
Just
make
look
that
at
many
them.
rotations.
Those are nice complementing colors.
Yeah. There you
But
go.
these guys do spot each other. Over at L's, the team in yellow. And Parallax choosing to take a few silent shots at him, but very eager to see who's behind him. Oh, so I believe Maddie's already down in this situation. And
Wow.
just a
he
clean
landed.
shot onto
How he landed on like the edge of it and then
like
secures
a
the
little
elimination.
perch, like a little bird. He's like, hi,
Caw!
here's
There
a
you go.
shotgun.
Back
Did
to
you just
Dusty
caw?
Diner. Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
that's
did.
great. So
I'm
this
adored.
is, I like, you know, this Sofa's choice to... Wait, what? Did he...
just
What?
I think they meant to put a spike trap,
Yes.
and that was a chiller.
Oh, and so they just immediately ripped it out of there. That was interesting. And he was choosing to spray with the Scar instead of going for a shotgun or SMG play in that close range, which was interesting too, but ultimately paid off. They did win the engagement. So Myth has made this tower his own with Sespi. Very sweet.
Yeah,
Well,
and they're,
staying very quiet.
yeah, they're just chilling. They don't really want to make a move right now. I think they're just trying to see kind of how things develop because they know they could hear someone around. You could see Smith was like aimed down sight, so he knew someone was close by, but he doesn't exactly know where.
Yeah, look at that
Obviously-
center building, just totally covered
Yeah.
up in brick.
Yep.
They're making some renovations ahead of the next patch.
I almost wish I could hear what CDN is saying right now.
I think he's probably pretty relaxed right now. Every time I've ever heard him in these competitive situations, he's pretty relaxed, making good calls with his teammate. They know exactly where both teams are. They are the meat to the sandwich, but I don't think they're too fazed by that. And just
Being all quiet.
trying to use the natural walls as much as possible. Save their resources for the next engagement. They don't have a ton of resources, but I mean, wow, there's still 70 people left in the lobby, and these guys are going to have to make a pretty big move into the next zone. It's all the way across the river, over by the Shadowstone area near Divot, and they're starting to make the move now. 30 seconds until the zone starts to close on them. Ooh, and who are we watching now? Zoo.
Zoo.
They got a nice 2 eliminations.
There you go.
A nice high ground. Oh, so this is Kitty Island. So you see the cat base of the island?
Oh my, okay.
Yeah. So feel
I will
free to just
never-
call that all your pubs, whoever you play with, you tell them what that island is.
There
alright?
you go. I will never unsee that. Squatty Dog and Sofa, 5 eliminations, so they're one
Alright,
away.
So they have made it on top of Destroy and Aiden. And I mean, those guys held that #1 spot for a really long time.
Yeah.
You do not see a lot of aggression by anybody. I think a lot of people are learning that it's a lot more difficult to get to that 4 elimination point than they previously thought, and they're dying while trying to make that happen. Reverse and Capron building up on the side of the zone. This is Tifu's signature. Have the little roof with the window to peek over.
Yep. And that's just so if someone fires back, they potentially hit that little roof instead of you.
Less likelihood to take shots from other people who can see through the window. Ninja and King Richard still have no eliminations.
That's it's okay
getting
though.
lots of tags.
If they
57
can find a
people
victory.
alive, okay? Like,
How
when
are we
you're
doing
just
this?
looking at the mini-map, there's a lot of people stacked on top of each other, so you don't really realize the extent of what 57 people in a lobby look like. Like, just to the right when Ninja peeked over there, there was 4 teams stacked on top of each other. So, but
Yeah,
lots happening in this corner.
There's a lot about to go down, especially once we start to shift to the new safe zone. Yeah, we're going to see fights break out all over the place. Now, hopefully we don't move toward a mountain, because that is our downfall.
We're headed towards...
I guess
We're headed
that's more
towards
like
the river.
slope. Yeah, down toward the river. Okay, so hopefully we don't go into the river and then come back up.
I hope we just keep going left up the mountain.
Up the mountain.
I mean, I love seeing what players, how they make decisions. Spicy going down to Ninja, first kill, 3 more. Ooh,
Close.
not making the decision to put that wall up there. Oh, those 2 solos. And okay, so now we start seeing the move from the people in Salty Tower.
Can he get the snipe? It's so close. And here we go. So now the zone is moving. They're trying to bail. That was close. Oh, King Richard
that's his
finds
teammate.
Symphony. Yeah.
Bye,
So
Symphony.
there you go. They have 3 eliminations.
All right, just like that. See, oh, 4. There you go. They've got their first point for this game. King Richard
Richard's
going down to 72 hours. He's definitely not going to leave him up. Yeah, getting the finish. It's now just running below Ninja. Ninja making the choice to run very much in the open, which, if you can get away with saving those extra resources, it's great, but he took a lot of damage from other players, but does ultimately survive.
I think he's counting a lot on the slurp juice. It's like ticking up and it keeps over shielding him a little bit. But maybe banking that, I feel like you're right. He should just kept himself safe, built as much as he could have. But he took a lot of damage.
Yeah, you're usually going to find, in my experience, more resources than shields and heals on people when you finish them off. So making sure that you're keeping that health up. But, I mean, it worked out. He's alive. KP5 going down to Vivid. Cease getting a finish on Tempo.
Ooh.
So they got it 2 times, and they just got their 4 points. So Tina Rays and Cease have 4 points with the 2 times bonus for the Fortnites. Amazing job. Ninja choosing again to...
Okay.
Goodbye, Alexia and Zex. He's got 6 eliminations now.
6.
2 points going the way of Ninja and King Richard.
There you go. So he's just biding his time.
Lots going on. Psalm and Fizzle making the play. They're taking low ground now. And Ninja going down. But, I mean, 2 points is still fantastic.
Yeah.
Cloak and Crispy are not in the best positions. They've only got 3... Well, actually, no, they'll be fine, because no one's going to look into the zone to finish it off. Everyone's too busy.
Oh,
look at
goes
Tifu.
down.
Tifu has 5 health in a tree.
There's so much happening.
Pierre and Vape also sitting on 3 points, looking for that 4th.
By Great Fall.
Okay.
Just watch the
I
skill
mean, he
feed.
had 5 health.
Yeah.
Nico going down. Oh, so Tifu did get an elim on Cloak, so I'm not sure if that put him into points. I haven't really seen him on the board very much, but I don't think it did. Might have. Cease and Tina Rays are sitting with 4 points. Tina did go down in that push. And yeah, Tifu and Chaotic did finish the game with 4 points. So even though he went down, they got their point.
Lucky Shots played themselves.
Ooh, so also, we just saw Aspect. Aspect, they have 4 eliminations. So that's 1 point times their 2 times multiplier from the past Victory Royale they got. There, we got it. Look at that nice graphic. Ooh,
Beautiful.
so beautiful. And Aspect's just farming anything he can.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of
doesn't
metal,
have
but the
much.
more the merrier. Chap getting some eliminations. Oh, so they did end up with 1, but they're ultimately eliminated.
Oh, Myth was lost in the storm. You've got
It's
Vivid
so
was knocked.
difficult in this situation. If you have to have your own path into the storm, because breaking through other people's build right now is just not going to get you to where you need to be quick enough.
Man.
Aspect reorientating, and where? Oh wow. Well. Who has the high ground? Fizzle and Psalm. No eliminations, but again, these guys are definitely ones that play for the late game eliminations and the long game victory royale. And he's got a slurp to use. Doesn't look like there's any campfires. So yeah, Aspect probably hoping to get a couple more eliminations. Just if he gets that 2 more eliminations, that's another 2 points for them because the multiplier.
That's right. It will double their points. Yep.
So they did have to go up the mountain. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. And now
So
we're going
actually,
back.
Joseph and Anthony still alive. They do have the multiplier as well, and they have 1 elimination so far. So 3 more eliminations. Looks like they just got 1 more, and they're gonna be getting some nice points as well.
I'm interested to see what
I just saw
Psalm.
Aspect getting another one as well.
There you go. I'm interested to see what Psalm does. He's got a grenade launcher. So, I mean, you might as well start putting that to work right now.
Anthony getting another elimination. So those guys are sitting at 3 now. 1 more, and they're going to have that multiplier work in their favor on that point.
Ooh. He's dropped
Ooh,
to 1 HP.
With 1 bandage and a dream. Oh, and he knows, like, he...
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh, Cease.
Okay.
So Cease and Tina Rays with 5 eliminations. So if they get 1 more elimination, they're going to have that 2 times multiplier. Oh, it looks like Psalm didn't stick the landing. So Bizzle is having everything shut down right now. I think they both were just eliminated. So they had 1 point, and I don't know if that was top 5.
Oh, Sace goes down to Poach, though.
All right, so they got that 1 point with the 2 times bonus.
Still 2 points.
Saf with 7. So having that high ground, being able to just shoot down with his purple assault rifle is a good position to be in.
So Saf is 1 elimination away from getting...
Oh,
Okay. All right.
beautiful.
Beat me to the punch, Saf. Why don't you?
Victory Royale
There you
plus
go.
the 8 ellipse
Dance it out.
carrying the potato. Nico Vald. I can only say that because he's my friend, but